I'm Bo Brown. I'm the puppetry programmer for the Atlanta Film Festival, and I am also the community coordinator here at the Center for Puppetry Arts. We're here in the Worlds of Puppetry Museum, our brand new museum that opened in November. This is the Jim Henson collection. So we've got puppets from The Dark Crystal, Fraggle Rock, all of Jim's movies. The Muppets are right over there. Kermit's are right over there. So tonight we're really excited because tonight is the puppetry short screening here at the center. I've been the puppetry programmer for a couple of years now, along with my assistant curator Elizabeth Leary, and we're really excited to be partnering with the center this year to actually be featuring the puppetry shorts here at the Center for Puppetry Arts.
My name is Robert Klein, and I worked on Ichabod sketches of Sleepy Hollow, and the other members of the team were Hobie Ford, puppeteer and creator of the puppets, and then Shane Peters, who was our camera operator and green screen person. It was basically a retelling of Sleepy Hollow, the original Washington Irving version of it, and Hobie wanted to make it into a short and had created the puppets, so kind of came up with the idea of sort of sketches or little vignettes of the piece that loosely tell the story, kind of giving an impressionistic feel of the piece. It was basically a retelling of Sleepy Hollow, the original Washington Irving version of it, and Hobie wanted to make it into a short and had created the puppets, so kind of came up with the idea of sort of sketches or little vignettes of the piece that loosely tell the story, kind of giving an impressionistic feel. A lot of the color came from paintings that Hobie had done that were then scanned into the computer and then composited in the scenes. We did have a combination of the actual physical puppet pieces that Hobie created as well, and then the shadow puppetry pieces that we used in various scenes kind of to convey more action that was not necessarily as easy to do with an actual puppet piece. And one scene in particular during the chase where it transitions to the shadow puppets, we actually built a cylindrical rotating piece that had the background on it and it was moving around, and then the running horse and that were done in front of those by Shane and then myself and Hobie. This was our first time doing this. Hobie works primarily doing live puppetry shows in schools and such. So this was the first time that we had all kind of collaborated on a for video or for film piece. And we started working in Hobie's studio, which is basically he has a building outside of his house that he builds his puppets there, and then upstairs has a small stage. And we quickly realized that we weren't going to be able to build the extensive sets that we were wanting to do. So that's when we decided to do a lot of like painted backgrounds and compositing and that. So we really learned, this being our first time, I think that you really have to kind of plan out your story and your assets that you need ahead of time. And we kind of switched it up as we went, but it was definitely a learning process for us. Hobie Ford is on Facebook and I believe Instagram, and I'm on Instagram as well, Klein Digital, Klein Digital.